Hello, welcome back to YAM'S World. This is my channel where I do all sorts of stupid stuff on it. It's Sunday, the 3rd of November. And this week I decided to change up the format a little bit for my weekly vlogs because I felt like they were getting a bit stale and boring. I've been using these weekly things to kind of do a public to-do list and stuff, and I want to keep that definitely as part of it because it's really important, but I felt like I was basically doing 10 minutes of just listing stuff that I'd done or hadn't done, and I don't think that was the most interesting way to do it. So I'm going to talk more generally about what I did last week, just as a kind of document, I suppose, of my life. Yeah, last week was super busy. I went to 3 gigs including last Sunday. The Sunday gig was good, except I found that basically if I'm at a concert I can't stand for that amount of time anymore. My knees get so sore. People talk about their lower back getting sore, but for me it's my knees. If I'm standing static at a gig, it's just not working for me at all. It's crazy how much pain I'm in, but I guess that's just what being 30 is all about. Next up, I went to see Opeth on Thursday. That was really good. I thought that the concert and the setup was great, and this the dude's voice is amazing. The venue, SWG3, bit of a thumbs down for me because the audio just sounded pretty bad. The guy's got an amazing voice, and you just couldn't hear any of it. But I was quite near the front. It was good. I was expecting it to be way more energetic mosh pits, but it was pretty low. I think because the songs are actually a lot slower than I sort of realised when you're hearing it in a live setting, and more of their newer stuff isn't quite as super duper fast. But yeah, it was good. There was a couple of mosh pits, but there's a lot of geeks there, pure metal geeks, and I like that sort of stuff, more of the symphonic metal stuff, Sonata Arctica and things. But at least those songs are faster. So yeah, it was a bit of a weird crowd, but I did really enjoy it.
It was special.
Plus, I thought the singer from Opeth, I looked similar to him, I want to, because he had really, this is gonna sound stupid, but really tight trousers on. I was yeah, he looks great, and also a really cool hat. So, you got to aspire to these things. And then I went to see a Halloween thing, so it was Death Cats, Secret Motorbikes, and 2 other bands which I've forgotten the name of. Secret Motorbikes was great, as usual, and I really enjoyed Death Cats too. Got a bit of mosh in there. It's been a long time since I've been to so many consecutive gigs, but I really enjoyed it. I love going to see live music. So it's something totally different coming up this month. I've got going to see Sigrid. So yeah, I like death metal and pop music.
I like that stuff. I don't mind if you play that stuff.
I've got a movie review now. So this is now a section where I might review movies and TV shows. So Terminator 6 Dark Fate. I am a massive fan of the Terminator franchise. 1 and 2 are amazing. The second one I think is pretty universal, that most people like the second one more. And if I'm going to rate them, I'm going to say it goes 2, 1, Dark Fate, the trailer for Terminator 4 Salvation, then Salvation, then 3, then 5. I understand that the McG attempt at making a Terminator film is not good. It is not a good film, but for some reason I still totally love it. And I've watched that trailer I don't know how many times, but I do watch it regularly. I mean, I'm a real sucker for 9 Inch Nails music in general, and there's something about that trailer that just pure, I don't know, it drives me wild. I love it so much. The Terminator saga thing is an interesting one. I think because I'm such a big fan of Barney stuff, I've kind of forgiven a lot of the nonsense that comes with it. As soon as you start doing time travel stuff, it gets so stupidly complicated. Red Letter Media have done a review thing, and they spend the first 5 minutes just having this really stupid conversation about all the characters and all the different timelines and all that kind of stuff. To be honest, I think there's no point in trying to work it out into any kind of cohesive storyline. And I think that's what I liked about Dark Fate, was that it was not really going into the sort of they're trying to change the future and stuff. They're just trying to save this girl, and that. It was just really good. I just found it really funny, good action stuff. Some of the CG stuff is pretty naff, when they're flying about, but I really like the Terminator. I like the pure, like, it's like a gooey part attached to an exoskeleton thing. It's just stupid. I just like it. And I thought that Arnie in it was like really funny. Probably like his best comedy stuff, Terminator stuff in years. I was super duper surprised because after Genesis I thought this has a high potential to suck. Even though James Cameron was involved, you've seen where like other directors come back and really like get back involved with old franchises like Ridley Scott and Alien stuff. I mean, Alien Covenant was fucking terrible. Like, it was so shit. It's like he'd never seen any of the Alien films, just made this pile of garbage. But Terminator was really good, and I think my only big complaint is that I don't think there's any need to recycle famous lines from the first two films. It worked in the first and the second one, the I'll be back thing, and then they've just like used it in every single film, and it's always like, oh, how are we gonna do it this time? How are we gonna be doing it like differently? It's like, I'm back, or she's not coming back, or I'll be back. Like, Sarah's gonna say it now, or like he's gonna say it, I won't be coming back. There's no need for it. No need. Yeah, that bothers me. That really, really bothers me. I don't know why. Anyway, so Terminator 6 Dark Fate gets a big thumbs up from me. Other stuff, the latest episode of The Apprentice was again great. I'm still pro Lottie. This is a Team Lottie place. So if you're not Team Lottie, then you can just go to hell, because I think she's misunderstood. She's a bit of a control freak, but people were like, stay a Lottie. Nah, she's gonna win. There you go. This is my prediction. Lottie for the winner of The Apprentice 2019. You heard it here first. I'm putting no money on it because I don't make bets, but I'm making a video bet. So now I'm going to recap my to-do list stuff. Things are going okay with it. As you can see from my list, there's a couple of things I didn't do. I'm going to hopefully pick them up next week. Mainly didn't watch that Netflix show. I just didn't have time because I was out a lot last week, and I didn't make time for it, rather, I should say. And the memorize stuff on my phone, I just totally forgot about it. So I think next week I'm going to write it in my like bullet journal thing so that it's much easier for me to keep track of whether I'm doing it. But yeah, memorize and French stuff, I did a bit of it, not all of it, but it's going fine. I started doing tutorial stuff, and I found one that is exactly what I was looking for like motion graphic stuff, using like shape layers and things, so that is going pretty good. Oh, and also I managed to go swimming, which is good, in the morning last week, and I'm looking forward to doing that again next week. So next week, pretty much the same stuff that I wanted to do last week. I haven't been able to get that Vivitar thing camera working, so that's still something I'm trying to work out. But yeah, it's like so really leading up to Christmas, so like big priorities are learning French and doing more tutorials, and still playing guitar, starting learning how to do power chords. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap that up. It's been a good week last week, and next week I'm looking forward to learning more. I'm very into learning at the moment. If you've enjoyed this video and you like my new lighting setup, then let me know, because it took me ages to try and work out a way to use my camera a bit better, and it's still a bit of an experiment. So any feedback, please let me know in the comments below, and make sure you are subscribing, because I've got a new video coming out on Wednesday, and trust me, you do not want to miss it.